All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be "Give us this day our daily bread." After the Lord's Prayer, in Matthew the 6th chapter, and basically about being content and understanding that we're here in this thing to suffer, and it's contradicting. Why? Because we're in this flesh, and that we live in a world that's full of prosperity, a world that's me. Live the life for your own. But we gave up our life on that side. We came in this thing to suffer. Because if it was the other way around, we wouldn't be in this thing. And we need to pray for necessities, the things that are basic to life, and the things that are basic for survival to abide and endure in this truth. Okay, and everything else, everything else doesn't matter. What matters is the things that are essential. The necessities, which I'm going to get into, on which I'm going to start here in Sirach chapter 29. Start and read verse 21. The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. All right, that is the essentials. Okay, for life. Okay, water, bread, and clothing, and a house to cover your shame. Okay, a house to lay your head. A house to be your safe haven. Okay, clothes on your back. And food in your stomach, and water to drink. All right, everything else is not needed in this truth. Okay, yeah, all brothers have vices and things they do to balance themselves out, because this thing is all about balance. Okay, but we're not here to make carnal profit. Okay, our profit is in the heavens. All right, our payday is coming in the next life. All right, we put off the things of this life, for a chance at salvation. So you can't be dibbing and dabbing back and forth, doing the things of the world, living for yourself in this truth, because it's not going to work out for you. Okay, the Most High is coming for the meek and lowly. All right, them that are meet for repentance. Them that have put off the old man and separate themselves from this world. All right, that's why scriptures say, come out of my people. All right, this is not our place of rest. This is literally our jail sentence. Okay, and a jail sentence isn't supposed to be fun. All right, the Most High is very merciful. Okay, and again, the Most High gives brothers breathing room, but we are here because we're on punishment. All right, and we come out of the world so we don't what? So we don't partake in none of his plagues, the plagues to come. All right, because this place is getting ready to be judged. So if you have ties here or things you're latched onto in this world, all right, it's going to be that much more harder to separate yourself. All right, that's why scripture say we're not of this world. All right, yeah, we're in the world, but we're not of the world. All right, we have no attachments here. Even speaking of our own bodies. All right, because these bodies are not going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So it's about endurance, and things that are essential unto you. All right, things that are beneficial to you, not all this extra and bring really this prosperity stuff. Okay. We're here to suffer, right? But moving on. And then you got to remember too, it could always be a lot worse. All right, the Most High, everybody has their different lots and stuff, but you have to understand that the Most High, this is a purging process, a cleansing process. All right, and at the end of the day, it's going to be beneficial unto you if you respect the process, because this is a process. Okay, but this is this is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. All right, really the ways of this world. All right, which is the people's lifestyle. All right, me. Prosperity stuff. Okay. All right, this is Job saying remove. Oh, Slaki. This is King Solomon. This is Proverbs. Okay, saying remove far from me vanity and lies. All right, continuing. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. All right, things that are essential necessities. Okay, like I just read, I brought out in Sirach the 29th chapter. Water, bread, clothing, and a home. Okay, and ways of transportation. All right, things that are essential. All right, a job. Okay, stuff that you need to be able to abide in this truth. Okay, because if you're poor, all right, you can't do the word. All right, and a beggar's life is worse than death. So but if you're rich, that's why Yahushua spoke about what in Matthew's the 19th chapter, but that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because it's gonna get into that. This is verse 9. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is Yahweh? All right, who is the Lord? Okay, because that's what the people in this world say. All right, they're in their prosperity. All right, that's why they don't have any remembrance of affliction. All right, but that's why the tables are going to turn. All right, because when they're in their affliction, they're not going to remember any of their prosperity, because they're right now they're full. They don't need the Most High. Okay, so you're going to get to a point where you're like, you don't need the Most High. Okay, because when we're in the world, we didn't need the Most High. Okay, to an extent. All right, but really just an example of the people in the world. All right, they have everything they need. All right, whether they know it or not, which they really don't have anything, because it's vanity. All right, it's emptiness. Okay, but saying, don't give me riches, so I don't deny you, Yahweh Shai. And continuing, or at least I be poor and steal and take the name of the Most High in vain. Exactly. Okay, at least that's why about the balance. Okay, finding your center. All right, finding your core. All right, because you it's about a longevity. All right, if you're poor, you're not gonna be able to endure in this truth. But if you're rich, you're not gonna be even in the truth to endure. Okay, because if you win a lottery, all right, I can speak for myself that riches corrupt the mind. All right, riches, worldly riches corrupt the mind. Okay, and when you have money, you don't need faith. All right, because you don't need the Most High if you have everything you desire. Okay, because that's the people of this world. All right, but again, like the title of this lesson is, give us this day our daily bread. All right, just enough. Okay, enough to pay your bills, enough to eat, enough to have a home over your head, enough to pay your car bill, enough to put gas in your car. All right, stuff like that. Okay, because that's what this thing is about. It's about endurance. All right, and so you can be make it to the end and be safe. Okay, so moving on to Hebrews chapter 13, and start at verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness. All right, meaning like want and stuff, and be content with such things as ye have. All right, for he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. All right, the Most High said he'll take care of you. All right, so don't be worrying about what you don't have or what you need. All right, because the Most High always provide for you, for you what you need to endure. All right, and you have to have faith in that. But if you start trying to go about your own way, all right, saying I'm gonna do this, try to get rich real fast, could make a little, whatever it may be, all right, then that's not having faith in the Most High. He's gonna take care of you. Okay, don't be looking at the people of the world and like the scriptures say, and envying the reward of the wicked. Right, because you look at them, they got a cheerful countenance. They don't have a care in the world, all right, because they're full. All right, we're the ones that are the needy. All right, we're the sick. We need Yahweh Shai. They don't need Yahweh Shai. So that's why you have to disassociate with that mentality. Okay, that putting off the old man. Okay, because a lot of comfortability comes from money. With money, you don't have nothing to worry about. Money is the answer to everything to the people of this world. Okay, but we don't have that luxury. All right, as money is a defense. Okay, the Most High will always provide to you what is needed. Okay, and if you get put into a lower state, all right, you have to I don't want to butcher scripture, but be patient. Okay, it's all part of this purging process. All right, the Most High He's not here to cast out his elect. All right, he's here to purify his elect. Okay, so whatever the Most High has you going through, all right, know he's going to get you up out of it. Okay, and in these words, as I speak them, they go, like you said, you point a finger, there's three fingers pointing back at you. All right, so these words that I speak through the Holy Spirit, I have to live by even more so, because I know better. Okay, that's one of the scary thing too about this, this truth, is the things you speak, you have to live by. All right. That goes into being a hypocrite and stuff. All right. But, the Most High, he knows our hearts. He knows we're going to fall. All right. He knows we're not perfect. But, these are things that you have to, this is like what they say, this is milk stuff. This is foundational stuff. All right. That you build your house upon. All right. Firstly, it's always Yahweh Shem Shai, the rock. All right. But, you're part of that building process also. Okay. And then building yourself up for this time to come, all right, has to do a lot with the foundation, all right, because without the foundation, there's no other, there's no building, all right, there's no home, okay. So, but continuing to verse 6, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, all right. That's why we stand with great boldness, all right, because if the Most High be for us, who can be against us? Okay, and continuing, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. All right, we're not worried about, what man could do unto us. Okay, we fear Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and He is in control of everything. Okay, so, if you're getting coming into a crunch, and you need whatever it may be, all right, you seek the Lord. All right, and whatever the case may be, it'll show up. All right, He has men around you that'll help you. Okay. Or, who knows? Okay. The Most High works in mysterious ways. Okay. But He's always for those that are obedient and for Him. Okay. And this is going into, things that are convenient for you. All right. Which is the essentials. Okay. Again, bread, water, clothes, and a home. Okay. But and being content. Okay, again, it's really contradicting and conflicting, all right, because we're in these bodies, and that's that war against the flesh, all right. But you see your world in prosperity. You see people, motorcycles and jet skis and nice sports cars and and nice homes and nice clothes and whatever you may have it. Okay, have everything they desire. Women, okay, time, but you have to, we know their end. All right, the ungodly are going to perish. That's why we're not worried about how the ungodly are going to be perished. We inquire how the godly shall be saved, and the godly are praying for daily bread, so they can endure the woes to come. Okay, but this is where I'm gonna close out. This is Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. So wherever you are, all right, in whatever state you're in, okay, you have to be content. Okay, wherever the Most High has you, all right, be content. Okay, this is 12. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to be abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Okay. And I'm going to just read this, 13. I can do all things through Mashiach who strengtheneth me. All right, but, the point is being balanced. All right, being abased, being abound. All right, being full, being hungry, being abound and suffer need. All right, you have to balance yourself out. All right, and again, brothers have vices and stuff they can do to escape. Okay, because, we're in the flesh. We cannot be in the spirit all the time. We can't be perfect because we're not perfect. Not on this side. Okay, we're perfect in spirit, but the flesh hasn't caught up yet. The flesh hasn't been changed yet. So, you look around and you see people prospering and having fun and kiki and we're supposed to suffer. We're supposed to be depressed, but not to a point where you're gonna kill yourself. Okay, you're supposed to suffer need, but not to a point where you're begging. Okay, and you're supposed to be you're supposed to be in a good space, but not to a point where you don't need the Most High. All right. You have to find what it is that is your essentials. All right. And the scriptures tell you constantly, all right, being content. All right. What is it that you have? Deal with it. Hold fast to what thou hast. Okay. And in the end of the day, it's about salvation. We don't want to stay here. We don't want to have nothing here left when we get beamed up. Okay. You don't want to have that. You don't want to be turning back. All right. Like Lot's wife. Saying, damn, I forgot to lock the door or something like that. When it's time to get out of here, it's time to get out of here. Okay. And this is the mindset that the elect have. All right, and me being part of hopeful elect, and you brothers and sisters who are listening being part of hopeful elect. All right, this is what you say, quote unquote, basic stuff. All right, being content, being humbled. All right, godly traits that the elect have, and that are in the hopeful elect are working on. All right, because the elect are going to be the elect. All right.